All right, YouTubers, let's have a chat. I want you to have an idea of what it feels like to have emphysema. And while I don't have emphysema myself, if you're a smoker, that is one of the most common things that happens to people that smoke. End up with emphysema, you have problems breathing and all that. But I want to kind of describe to you what emphysema feels like from people that I've discussed this with. So what I want you to do is go ahead and let all your air out of your lungs right now. Just let a nice deep breath out. Get your lungs completely empty. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I want you to breathe in really deep, all right? So fill your lungs almost completely. Hold it. So, and then I want you to take another breath on top of that. So, you can just kind of feel the pressure and how hard it is to breathe when you try to get that second breath on top of your already full lungs. That is what it feels like to breathe with emphysema. So if you can just imagine how that feeling is, how scary that would be to live with that constantly, all day long, the rest of your life. Just imagine trying to breathe a breath on top of a breath, where your lungs already feel full and you can't get any more air in, and you can't even get any air in. Well, like I said, that is a very common affliction of people that smoke. And COPD is another one. And the problem with these diseases and the things that can happen to you from smoking is that once you get them, a lot of them don't go away. They're not reversible. They're treatable. You can help control symptoms if you have really good insurance and you can afford to buy all those medications. But living with something like COPD or living with something like emphysema, like I said, it's terrible, and you never know when it's going to get you. Some people will smoke their entire lives and never have a problem. And then a lot of people will smoke for a few years, maybe less. Sometimes it takes 20, 30 years. Just at any point in time, you could just all of a sudden develop one of these disorders. And once that happens, you're screwed. You're not fixing it. It's too late. So let me tell you guys what I've done over the last few days since I've been off of work. This is a method that I've used to help myself quit smoking before. One of the best ways to quit smoking is to hate cigarettes. And it's really hard to find yourself hating cigarettes when you depend on them in your everyday life and you smoke them regularly throughout the day. But you're probably to a point now where you smoke a certain amount pretty much every day, be it half a pack, be it a pack, maybe even more than that, whatever. But for me, 12 to 16 cigarettes a day is about all I can handle. One full pack is like a lot for me. So over the last 2 days, I've smoked 3 packs of cigarettes. There's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down. And guys, after just having finished my third pack it's not even a full second day right now. It's only like 5 or 6 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So in a day and a half, really, I smoked 3 packs of cigarettes. And I gotta tell you, I'm not even sure, you can probably pick up on it as I'm talking right now, but I'm finding it a little hard to breathe. Everything kind of hurts. My chest is tight. When I breathe, I can almost feel the outline of my lungs in my chest, and it's so disgusting, and it almost feels like pinched nerves going all the way down. It's really bad. So this is what happens when you smoke too much or smoke too much in a short time frame. And we've all done that. We've all been to a point where we were at a social gathering or something and we smoked just a lot more than we normally do. And your lungs hurt the next morning. Sometimes your upper back and your shoulders hurt, but it's all associated with all that damage you did to your body when you were smoking so much and putting all those toxins in your bloodstream. It's almost the same as giving yourself an idea of exactly how bad things are going to get in the future. See, because since smoking disorders can generally be progressive, even after you get them, and there's no way of reversing it, but working your way towards the regular shortness of breath and working your way towards like emphysema and COPD, you don't even realize how bad it's getting because you're seeing it every single day and you're experiencing it every single day of your life. So you don't know how bad it's getting until just one day, you wake up and you have emphysema, or you wake up and you have COPD, and that's it. But you forget when you're smoking regularly, you forget what it's like to just be able to breathe normally. Some people, I've even made the comment myself when I was a smoker or as I smoke, that I don't feel any different from when I wasn't smoking. But I will tell you right now, every time I have quit smoking, I have noticed a huge difference in just a matter of a day or two, and how much easier I can breathe, and how much the pain has subsided from my body when I wake up in the mornings, and I have less aches, and I have less coughing. It does not take long for all this stuff to start getting out of your system, and just a couple of days, and I think 2 weeks max is usually what it takes to get nicotine completely out of your system. And from that point, your physical addiction is gone, and then it's all us up here. You just have to deal with the mental addiction. So guys, I'm almost going to encourage you to do something really unhealthy right now. If you are a smoker, then I challenge you, if you smoke a pack a day, try to fit 2 packs in today. If you smoke 2 packs a day, try to fit 4 packs in today. Double your intake of nicotine and tobacco, double the amount of cigarettes you smoke over the next day or two. And when you see how bad you feel, you are going to hate cigarettes. And when you hate cigarettes, you are much more likely to put them down and never pick them up again. So that's my video for you today. I feel like pure dirt inside my chest and everything. I'm so tight and I'm so short of breath from just smoking so much over the last day and a half, last 36 hours, that right now I honestly hate cigarettes, and I don't want to see another one. I don't want to pick one up. And as long as I can capitalize on this and remember this feeling that I'm having right now, if I can remember it tomorrow and the next day, then maybe it will help me stay quit this time. Because over time, my body's going to start to heal. Maybe even if I hold out the rest of the evening and I wake up in the morning, I might feel a whole lot better than I do right now, and I'll be like, oh, I need to pick that cigarette up. That's when you need to think, and you need to remember, hey, I felt terrible yesterday. I hurt yesterday. The feeling of smoking just makes me feel terrible. It makes me stink, and just all kinds of things. Dirties up my car. I got ashes all over my car. There's so many things you can say that are bad about cigarette smoking, but the only thing you can really say good is a falsity. The only good thing you can say is that it helps me relax. When in actuality, it's increasing your stress level. They're a stimulant. They are part of what helps you stay anxious. So when you're smoking that cigarette and you think it's helping you stay calm, maybe it is as far as you think, but it's actually it's wreaking havoc on your body. So there really is no benefit whatsoever to smoking. So especially if you're young and you're watching this video and you're a smoker right now, for the love of God, quit. And you don't have to be young. I don't care what age you are. If it's not too late, if you have not developed one of these diseases that's permanent, that you cannot get rid of, that's irreversible, you need to stop now before it's too late and you can't. Man, I'm filming this in a 90-degree car right now. Actually, it's 90 degrees outside, so it's probably something like 120 inside this car. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to die of heat stroke. That's probably another reason why I'm taking deep breaths to be able to breathe. All right, but that's what I got for you today. Most important tip I can give you if you're trying to quit smoking is make yourself hate cigarettes. And the best way you can make yourself hate cigarettes is to smoke and smoke and smoke until you can't stand it anymore, and you cannot envision putting another cigarette in your body. You cannot imagine taking another puff off of, a cigarette, because everything hurts. You're just so drained. You don't want it. Get it out of me. It's almost like you can feel the tar in your lungs. It's so bad. When you get to that point, put them away and remember that feeling. And if you can hang on to that feeling, I promise you'll never smoke another cigarette. But I guess I'm going to find that out on my own in the next few days, because as of this moment, I'm claiming that I quit. And as of this moment, I am absolutely fed up with smoking. I'm disgusted by it. I can't explain to you how bad my body feels. I almost feel like I already got emphysema or COPD. And, knock on wood, let's knock on plastic, I guess, since this whole car is made of plastic. But God forbid I already have something like that, which, I did have scans and everything last year because of my anxiety, and it turned out that everything was clear, my lungs were clear, so there was no problem as of last year. So hopefully I've quit on time, and I wasn't too late, and I don't have to worry about having any really bad health problems associated with smoking from this point. So yeah, all I can tell you guys is quit before it's too late. And good luck to you trying to quit, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.